All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the TnT podcast. I'm your host Tim,
and I'm Ted.
All right, we apologize for last week. I had somebody close to me have to get tested for COVID, and just out of safety, didn't want to be around Ted just to the off chance that I had anything. Which we're all clear. We're all back together, one happy family. And this week we'll be talking about cancel culture, because as I'm sure most of you know, people be getting canceled left and right. I mean, it do be happen. We're also with Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hi. It's gonna be round two of just she's sitting here for like the entire podcast and then mentioned something. It's fine. We're good.
Like, oh yeah, Lauren.
Hi, what's up? I'm here.
All right, you want to start cancel culture?
Cancel culture should be canceled. That's the podcast. Leave it at that.
That broke my brain.
I know it did. Do you want me to explain?
Yes.
Okay, so cancel culture is basically, there's like any celebrity can do like many like things throughout their career. Some may see. You two need to stop.
I'm not what?
What I was going for is that celebrities can do a lot of things throughout their like entire like, I don't know how to word it, but
they do something wrong and then there's a hashtag on Twitter, hashtag whoever it is over party.
Yeah. And it's very toxic. It's very childish. And
it's our generation.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. But cancel culture is very toxic and it's very opinionated because not everyone has the right facts to say stuff about a whole bunch of situations. And I really don't like cancel culture.
No, it's half the time as one person says, oh, this person did something. Oh, they're canceled. They're over. They're done. I don't need to see any evidence. They're done. It's true. 100% true.
People jump the gun way too quick.
They jump like over the gun, like the cow jumps over the moon, my dude.
Yeah, I've seen some trends on Twitter like of names and like just canceling people left and right, and it's like
every day someone else is canceled.
Every day there's someone new on Twitter who is canceled, and I can't keep up with it.
Nice.
And half the time it's not real. It's all fake, and I can't keep up with it anymore.
The most recent people to be canceled were Shane Dawson and Jenna Marbles.
Yeah.
So we'll jump into that.
Yeah.
Jenna Marbles, what did she do? She
dressed up like Nicki Minaj in one of her videos and like had self-tanner on, and everyone considered it to be blackface, which it was not, and she's apologized for it plenty of times. And then she said something else. I don't remember what it was. But
she was making fun of, I think, Asian people.
Yeah. But
again, all this stuff, obviously nowadays you can't do that. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. But yeah, nowadays you cannot do this kind of thing. And back when these videos were uploaded, it was almost okay for people to do it.
Yeah.
It was acceptable. It was thought as funny, whereas obviously it wasn't. But at the time, 8-9 years ago, it was. People allowed it to happen. They encouraged it almost.
Yeah. Every YouTuber who like had a platform, if they weren't making like sketches or doing like makeup or something like that, they had the opportunity to do like these kind of jokes. And while they are pretty messed up, during that time period when those videos were up, like Timmy said, it's kind of not only encouraged, but it's funny and it gets you views and clout.
Yeah, back in old YouTube, like I said, stuff like that happened.
It was something normal.
Yeah. I mean, should it have been? Absolutely not. Should it have been made as funny? Absolutely not. Because the history of blackface is no good.
Yeah.
It was used to make fun of African Americans. It's just something people should not have done.
Disrespectful. And relating it back to Jenna Marbles, she came out with a video like addressing everything. She was very proper about it. She was very like open, and she was like, listen, all I want to do in this app is to create and have fun. And especially she ended like one of her like statements with, she's like, I'm not having fun. I'm not doing this anymore. And a lot of people were not only upset with her for like how not only she addressed it, but that it happened in the first place. But Jenna Marbles is like one of the OG YouTube creators. Like
she's one of the actually like good people too. and for her to be canceled,
was out of the blue, and it should not have happened.
and then she actually is quitting YouTube. That's what
Yeah.
it seemed like, or at least quitting it for now.
Yeah, she said like that she was taking like a very long break. She doesn't know if she'll be back, and it's kind of hard because for people that have watched her for years and years and years and years, it's hard for like your favorite creator to just suddenly like leave. It's
Yeah.
kind of shitty.
Agreed. But definitely the things she did were wrong. But
She owned up to it, and she was like, I never tried to make anyone feel bad with what I was saying or what I was doing.
yeah, so I don't think she should have been canceled.
Neither do I.
But this is where we are now.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very sensitive people out there. I'll say
And
that.
so many people were coming out in support of her. Even PewDiePie was saying how good of a person she is, and she doesn't deserve to be canceled like this just because of a few mistakes that happened years ago.
Which was acceptable.
And
like
we're all
said.
human. We all make mistakes. We all learn from them.
Yeah. And like you said, back in the day, it was acceptable. Like people,
Which it shouldn't have been, but it was.
Yeah. People encouraged them to do it and stuff like that. So, you look at it now, it's just people got to look at what life was like back in like 2010, 2012, where, life was a lot different, where you weren't having to face through a pandemic or face through a lot of the racial stuff that's been going on recently. And so it was just a different lifestyle back in those days.
Yeah, a lot more things were allowed to happen. Whether or not they should have been, obviously not, but the other person who was canceled was Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
Well, he's been canceled a million times,
He's been canceled since he started YouTube.
but this time,
I think it's a big wake up call for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not looking good.
I saw the video of what he did. It was kind of
Yeah,
weird.
it's
a little weird.
It's very gross.
disturbing.
yeah, it's not like he's a little older than us, and at the time he was younger and made these mistakes. When he made these mistakes, he was a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And he was doing all this crap. Like, he was, I don't even know how to explain some of this stuff he did. Inappropriately gesturing towards an 11-year-old Willow Smith. We'll put it
Yeah.
like that on a video, which came out and the Smith family responded and obviously weren't happy.
Well, of course.
He also had
He had like sketches that also did blackface and
Yep.
like, were very racial and very stereotypical and
he said the N-word in videos
Yeah.
multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
and he's owned up to that and apologized for that so many times, which is kind of like I don't know.
It's a lot of controversy.
Yeah,
I never
he's
realized
been
how
through a lot.
controversial he was.
So he did have a hard life. That doesn't excuse anything, though.
No,
No,
not at all.
no. Especially for the
And
controversy.
after all the times, not even all the stuff that he's been canceled for over the years is all what's happened years ago.
Yeah,
Like, he really hasn't done anything.
lately.
Yeah,
The only thing people are mad at him about, like, currently is that he's collabing with Jeffree Star. And, which I think is kind of messed up because not only has Jeffree Star owned up to the majority of things that he has done, and that's just, like, a whole other, like, story to talk about, but Jeffree Star owns up to it and he makes sure that all of his fans know that he's not like that, he's never going to be like that again, and that he knows it was wrong, he's done things to, like, prevent it from happening to other people, and so on and so forth. But that's why the majority of people are also canceling Shane and Jeffree and so many other people. And
so they were mad. There was some drama between James Charles and
the James
other
Charles
person.
thing started millions of months ago. I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah, that's when he lost like 3 million
Yeah,
subscribers, something
when
like that.
everyone was canceling James Charles for something that apparently didn't even happen. Shocker. Cancel culture just comes out when stuff really doesn't happen. But yeah. And like what we stated before that, these happened in times where shouldn't have been accepted, no. And
More edgy comments were acceptable.
yeah.
Comments, whatever.
Oh, back in the day, edgy memes were like the big thing. Look,
Being edgy meant you were cool back
Yeah.
then.
that's what it was. And like the edgy memes, like we were like what, 12, 13 years old. Like we like enjoyed watching the memes, but now it's like, obviously now it's not really that acceptable, but back then it was. But Lauren, I wanted to ask you, for the viewers that don't know, like Jeffree Star, what were the things that he did? The listeners. Sorry, I always say that. What did the listener for the listeners?
We're only 20 episodes in.
21. Stop. What did Jeffree Star do that he had to face with all that?
Is it an oof?
Yeah, the majority of them are a lot of oops. Hold on.
Yeah, because he's like
he's a beauty mogul.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's one of the more famous beauty gurus and
makeup,
beauty,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what beauty. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, beauty isn't always makeup, Timmy.
Well, when you think of it in this community that we're talking,
the beauty community is
the
trash.
people we're talking about.
Yeah. Jeffree has been canceled for many of things, being racist and being too edgy and being a really shitty person back in times where, oh God, what was it called? I forget what it was called. Like the platform that he used to be on that wasn't YouTube. They were mad at him when he was releasing palettes during some shitty moments. They were mad at him when he released his new palette, the cremated palette, during the pandemic. They were mad at him for collabing with Shane Dawson. They've been mad at Jeffree Star for various things, and he's owned up to them and apologized for them, and people still don't see that. And I don't think people will ever see that because they're clout chasers and they just don't want to believe Jeffree Star when he's admitted that he's wrong. That's what a lot of people do when it comes time for cancel culture. But yeah, that's what... There's a lot that he's done that I don't think is right for me to get into. But
yeah. If it's that bad, then yeah, we won't get into that. But oh God.
See, going back to the actual topic of like cancel culture. Cancel culture is very toxic in the fact that not everyone has the right information to immediately cancel someone, because they'll hear something and they'll just believe whatever they read on the internet, and then it'll blow up, and then someone's career will get ruined. And you can see that I'm talking in the point of view from a fan because it happened in one of my biggest fandoms. But when not all of the facts are there, everyone's going to jump the gun and cancel whoever they can cancel. Like we said in the beginning, every day there's a new person canceled on Twitter. Literally, Amy Duncan from freaking Good Luck Charlie was canceled. And I'm like, okay.
Rip.
Yikes.
Yikes. From Daddy, yikes.
I know there was also too, Bieber got accused of sexual assault.
Yeah, Bieber got accused. The majority of the cast of Riverdale got accused. Michael Clifford from 5 Seconds of Summer was accused, and it was false and debunked, and still people... Sorry, I'm mad. People are still trying to cancel him, and it's annoying, but anyway.
There were a lot of YouTubers, too, that got accused of sexual assault.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. What did Riverdale, what did they do?
I don't remember. I'm not a part of the Riverdale fan base, so you shouldn't ask me.
Yeah, neither have I.
I watched maybe 2 episodes. That'll get me canceled.
Oh, boy.
No, I've never seen it, but... Shane Dawson, do you think he deserves to be canceled? Do you think he should lose his career?
I don't think he should lose his career. But you know what? I think this canceling is a big wake-up call for him to... I mean,
because he deleted all of every single video from his original channel.
Yeah.
All
so,
of them.
like,
Wow.
I don't think it should ruin his career in the fact that he should be done with YouTube and done with everything, because, you know, there are still people that enjoy his content and enjoy everything
we're
he's doing.
one of them.
I know.
I watched...
But...
You guys are... I haven't watched Shane Dawson.
But you should. But... I don't think his career should be ruined and he should be canceled, but at the same time, he needs to realize that, which he's already done, he needs to own up to the fact that, you know what, he's made these mistakes.
Yeah, that's why he came out with that video.
Yeah. And people were canceling him for his video. Like, of course they were, because the person will apologize for whatever they've done, and people just won't believe it.
Makes people more mad.
Oh, yeah. They won't believe it. They'll say that you're just chasing clout, and I'm like...
You're just saying sorry because you were caught? Or...
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, the guy gets millions and millions of views. That guy's rich now,
Yeah.
especially after his makeup thing. Oh, he
Yeah.
is big rich now.
Yeah.
And like he always said that he was never in it for the money. So like he was never in it for like to make it big or but he was just having fun on YouTube and to like create. So
Right.
for him to be canceled again and again and again and again, it's probably very tiring on him, and he's been open about like his mental health issues and things that he's going through. So no, I don't think he deserves to be canceled again. But at the same time, it's good that everyone knows what he's done, what he's doing, and how he is growing and moving on from the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think he should lose his entire career, but it's good people are calling him out on what he's done, because for most part things he's done, it's not speculation, it's not people making things up, it's he has videos of him doing these things. So the facts are out there. So he has a reason to be canceled.
Oh, yeah.
So with Shane, it might be the one time that I'll say maybe someone deserves to be canceled. Not completely, but in terms of being called out for what they've done to hopefully fix their behavior.
See, you gotta. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But at the same time, there's a difference between getting called out and just strictly hating on a person.
Well, yeah. But
Because that is one of the big things of cancel culture. Like, they'll do it with Gabby Hanna. They'll do it with band members. They'll do it with YouTubers. They'll do it with TikTok people. They'll do it with everyone under the sun. There's a difference between calling someone out on their mistakes and calling them out for things that they've done, or just straight up hating them, sending them death threats, sending them hate mail, sending them whatever, like trash and like really disturbing things sometimes. But that's like one of the big things that like needs to be said and addressed.
Yeah, because I was about to say, with Shane Dawson, I agree. Like I agree that this is a wake up call for him, because being canceled that many times, I think should be a wake up call. But to add on what you guys were saying, if he wanted to make videos, it'd be very hard for him, because people are going to be very critical and very watching every move that he makes. And that leads to this, where I feel like a lot of people are very critical of these like YouTubers and these stars. Everybody makes mistakes. Like, we're all human. We're all, they're not robots. They're not.
We all
perfect.
make mistakes and we all learn from them.
Yeah.
So I think he's learned from his mistakes already, and it just came up again.
Yeah. As long as you don't lie about your mistakes, and that lie saying, oh, it didn't happen, but then it actually did happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then
with the whole thing with Shane Dawson's different, because everything he's being called out for is all on video. Yeah, it's all true. It's all on video. It's all in your face. You can look it up and find it.
Yeah.
Whereas some people making false allegations, where it's hard to show proof, that's different.
Yeah. But like, if for example, like for like a star, like if they get accused of something, but they lie about it, but it actually did happen, then they're like, their career's down the drain.
Then they're actually canceled.
Like Bill
Clinton. Oh yeah. Well, Monica.
He said no.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it really did happen.
Yeah.
So he got impeached. Billy Bob.
I love how you
Yeah, I don't know why
like,
he.
Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
And
it
then
took
the
me a
sad
second.
thing is, the first place that my mind went was Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's what I did
wrong.
too. That's what I did too. I was like, wait, Bill
I was thinking
Nye.
the theme
I'm
song
like, not
in my
my
head.
guy.
I was like, that's not
Not
where
my
he's
guy.
going with this.
Now I got Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, come on.
No, he's clean.
Oh no.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
No, but just Shane shouldn't lose his career. I think he needs to take a step back.
Oh, I agree.
Even though I want to see his new series. I know you do. But
this is all about like a horror
Yeah.
series and like making a horror movie. So like that I'm intrigued about.
oh yeah.
But at the same time, I think he needs to take a step back and like
Yeah, take a step back and just I don't know. just take a step back.
breathe and get away from social media and drama.
You say Obama?
I said drama.
Oh, I heard Obama.
I did not say that. Yeah, get away from Obama.
Obama.
Not again.
Yeah.
Donald Trump has joined the podcast.
Oh no.
Let's not go there.
But we just got another one. Canceled Jamel. Jemele Hill.
Who's Jamel?
Jemele Hill is she's from ESPN, I believe. I just wanted to check. I actually just went on Twitter now just to see.
If anyone was currently being canceled.
Yeah. So
J.K. Rowling's being canceled again.
Why?
That's a given.
because
She's a terrible person.
Jemele Hill
Is she?
tweeted out this
Oof.
from June 2nd, 2009. She goes, "All right, enough with the gay."
Why in quotes?
I don't know. Someone must have said it, but that's why people were trying to cancel Jemele Hill because of that quote.
Ooh,
So-
Jesus.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It's an oof.
Yeah, but yeah, that's another one that's trying to be canceled, and
Right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then now J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling has been canceled for weeks now.
Yeah, that's been going on for so
Not
long.
even weeks, probably like the majority of her career.
Yeah,
The
Hey,
only
she's
good
still
thing.
rich as hell, I'm sure.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I
She
mean-
wrote a great series, but you know what? No one's gonna acknowledge that she was the one who wrote it. So that's why people on TikTok are just acknowledging her as the one who shall not be named. And I was like, honestly, I can get behind that.
yeah,
Voldemort.
Why'd you say it, dude?
yeah. So those are the two other names that we mentioned. I know Jemele Hill, like I said, works for ESPN, and she was there for. I think she's still there, but she's been there for years. And I guess that quote trended out from 10, 11 years ago, and it's resurfacing and trying to cancel her from TV.
Same. I think we should start to wrap it up, but
Yeah.
just cancel culture is so dumb.
Cancel culture should be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Said
Pretty
that in the
much.
beginning, and I will preach that. Like literally, all of my tweets on Twitter are either I hate Twitter, I hate cancel culture, or cancel culture should be canceled.
Or
That
5
is-
seconds of summer.
Fight me.
hey, so
You're
let's
not
get
wrong, but
All right.
you know what?
let's just get cancel culture. Cancel culture
Cancel culture
Can-
is canceled.
is canceled.
Trying to
That
Trending-
broke your
get
brain.
that-
I
that
saw
trending
you
on Twitter.
processing that.
I was trying to word
I
my.
literally tweeted the
word-
other day.
Yeah, my
Tired
brain's
of the
dead.
same
I'm-
five white YouTubers being canceled over and over again.
Yeah,
My
my
cousin
brain's
retweeted
like-
it.
brain's like fried. But you get what I'm saying. Get that trending on Twitter and see where
we can do it.
see where it goes.
Give me
So
5 retweets.
5 retweets. Hey, listen, we got to start from somewhere, right? Start from the bottom, then we're there.
I'll invest 5 accounts and retweet.
Yo, let's just get this going. We'll retweet it out. So any of you go,
We'll
any
just
of
hire
y'all
Russia. They
that have
make bots.
Stop.
true. But anyway, for anyone listening, I'm gonna retweet it out.
Hashtag cancel culture cancel.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
But that'll end this episode. I don't know why I clapped, but I did. I just did it again.
You
He loves
did.
clapping.
Round of applause for Ted.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Ted needs it. Ted deserves it.
But with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for. Yeah, my brain broke there.
I was like, do you need me to end it again?
Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back every Monday. We'll be coming at you with a new episode. So with that said, we will see you guys next week.
Plug your
Peace, y'all.
socials. Plug your socials.
At TNT.pod on Instagram, TNT Pod on Facebook, and TNT Pod underscore
That's not
TNT
right.
underscore pod.
on Twitter.
On Twitter. Yeah, there we
Also
go.
plug your website.
TNTpodcast.com.
Can I be your social media rep?
Might as well.
You can,
honestly.
you can.
But alrighty, y'all. Till next time. Peace.
See y'all.
Deuces.